Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Mississippi Association of Coaches Convention here in Jackson, and with a good friend, Coach Larry Gann. And Coach, not only back in coaching, head coaching again at Nettleton. You're very familiar with Northeast Mississippi. Congratulations on the job. I know you're really excited.
Thank you. I am excited. Wasn't necessarily looking for a head job, but I'm ready to go and gonna try to bring some stability and see what we do.
You've had a number of head coaching stops, a lot of those in Northeast Mississippi. What are your overall thoughts on the talent level over the last 25, 30 years? It's always been pretty rich in the tradition.
Yes, it has been, and I've been at one of those schools the last 4 years at Ripley with Coach Lyles, and Ripley's traditionally a football school, and of course, with the level of play in Northeast Mississippi, they're good players everywhere. And our challenge now at Nettleton is to get the good players back out there and to find some that maybe we didn't know we had.
You look back over your career, and it's a very storied career. Head coaching stops at Baldwin, at Vardaman. I think, is there an Alcorn Central in there?
Baldwin, Horn Lake.
Horn Lake, I'm sorry, yeah.
And,
you won a lot of football games. What are you what do you kind of pour into these kids at Nettleton that you've learned over the last, how many every years you've been coaching the game of football?
Well, we go at it from a teaching process of trying to impress on them how everything connects, why it's important to be on time, why it's important to keep the dressing room clean, why it's important to dress alike. All those things transfer onto the field, and my theory is you can't be disciplined, expect kids to be disciplined on the field if you don't require them to be disciplined in the field house and in the classroom. And we talk about all the time connecting the dots. And we reinforce that in our drills. This is why we're doing this, because on Friday night, this is what's going to happen. And we finish all our workouts with 10 5-yard bursts on the snap count at the end of practice every day. We call it the fourth quarter drill. You're tired, you've been through 2 hours on the field. This is going to finish off practice. If you jump, you get a 5-yard penalty, and it goes from 5 to 10. So that's up to the kids, but it reinforces thinking when you're tired and giving up free yards, I call it.
This is not your first convention, Coach. I'll go ahead and throw that out there. What do you learn every year? What do you appreciate every year about the Mississippi Association of Coaches Convention?
Opportunity to pick up something. It needs to fit what you do. That's where a lot of young coaches make a mistake. They'll pick up something at the clinic and go back to put it in 3 weeks, and it doesn't really fit what they've been doing. But I pick up something every year I've been that help fit into what we're already doing, and maybe a different way of doing it to get the same outcome with the same scheme. Always learning something.
It's Coach Larry Gann, new head coach at Nettleton High School. Happy enough, kind enough to join us here at the Mississippi Association of Coaches Convention here in Jackson.